you decided to come back despite all the disappointments in life. Good job. Today we're talking about Beavis and Butthead, that show that was on MTV back in the 90s and then very briefly in 2011. For those of you who haven't seen Beavis and Butthead, the show is about these two high school aged boys who are awful. That's kind of the point of the show. It's just they're awful, they're stupid, losers, they're sexist, they don't have any sort of empathy or care for other people in the world, and that's kind of the point of the show. Now you see, like, everyone else in the universe is, for the most part, pretty normal. They're basically your average members of society. And then you have Beavis and Butthead, who are just there and causing mayhem and annoyance for the rest of the world. Meanwhile, they're both trying to, like most teenage boys, have sex. And like most teenage boys, they're failing at that. If my experience is universal, then most moist teenage boys. Why was I asked to do this? The show is made by Mike Judge. Mike Judge, the creator of King of the Hill and also Idiocracy and Office Space, and that one show that someone was mad that I didn't mention last time. I don't remember what you said. But Mike Judge made it. Something that was unique about this show that I don't know that any other show was doing at this time was they were on MTV, so they would react to music videos on MTV. They were like the first React channel, except they weren't a YouTube channel, they were a TV show, and it was one segment. If you're still lost on what the show is about, remember when you were like 12, if you're a guy, and if you're a girl, remember how guys were when they were like 12? Like when they were just starting to learn what sex was, but they were like still amused by like, fuck, shit, dude, I need to get out more. I think at every point, every male, and maybe even some females, I don't know what that experience is like, have somehow identified with these two characters. Which is kind of sad, and I think we all kind of regret that. This show had some pretty big cultural impact, you know? I mean, they were on Letterman, they were on Celebrity Deathmatch, they were on other stuff, probably. They did a segment about Jersey Shore that I think I remember making it onto TV, but when I was looking at stuff before doing this video, yes, I do research before doing these. Apparently Mike Judge said that the producers of Jersey Shore weren't happy about it, so I think they just ended up putting it on YouTube. Man, remember when Jersey Shore was a thing? You know, I mean, I know how people love when I get off topic, so like, let's just, you know, remember Jersey Shore? What was it with that show? Like, everyone loved that show, and everyone hated that show at the same time. Man, I don't know how professional I look to you guys, but I'm wearing pajama bottoms down here, and they're SpongeBob ones. I'm a grown-ass man. I am the great Cornholio. I really don't know what to say anymore. So, essentially, thank you, Mike Judge, for making us all laugh at Lake Titicaca.